what's going on? I'm the Nuffer Dog, and welcome back to another episode of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we made it here, we assembled the Mirror of Twilight, and went here to the Mirror Chamber, and now we're going into the Twilight Realm. Yeah, we also discovered an awesome glitch last time. But here we are, in the Twilight Realm. Isn't it interesting? Actually, it's about what you'd expect, I guess. But you see these big buildings here. Listen, Ark, can I ask you one last selfish favor? Aw. Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twilight, those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now, as they remain here suffering, they believe that help will come for this world. But if they were to see that the only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel let down? It's only for a little bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide as your shadow while you're in human form? Okay. I'm sorry. Aww. So if we want to go back to the normal world, we can just go there and go back to the Mirror Chamber. But this, the Palace of Twilight, this is the 8th dungeon in the game, and at the end awaits Sant. And here's apparently a short, fat Twilight beast. Wait, this guy isn't an enemy, Ark. They look different. Might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Sant, how could he? Yes, because as we have learned previously, Zant apparently turned the denizens of the Twilight Realm into shadow beasts. So these guys are not our enemies. We can tell because they have different proportions from the other shadow beasts. It's really the only difference, but they don't attack us, so it's all good. Oh, and I guess some of them have, like, blue markings instead of red. That's always a good sign. And here's, let's kill some shadow birds that are taking an awful long time to realize we're here. So, here, we can't do anything here, because we're blocked off by this shadow curtain, and I think we just fall if we try to go in there. It's like a waterfall. So first we want to go off to the right here, because you can see on the map there's a gap between this area and the left platform. And enter the building. Here we are, the first room of Twilight Realm proper. So these guys, even though they look, these shadow Baba things, even though they look more like regular Deku Babas, they behave like Baba serpents. This thing back here, where'd he go? Oh right, they disappeared for a while after they warped. This enemy that looks like Zant's helmet. They're gonna warp in and out, and sometimes they just do stupid things like that and warp right behind you. And you have to kill them sometimes to make chests appear and things like that, with, like, you know, keys in them. Important stuff like that. They're rather irritating, and I don't know what that voice was. But there's the small key that we need to progress. And it's gonna basically be like that in a lot of these rooms. Drop down. Yerorubi! Oh. Okay. Don't have full health, so I can't do the Great Spin. Not that it really matters. I never really make use of the Great Spin. I'm sure I will at some point. There's some combat-focused stuff we will do later on, so yeah, I'm sure I'll be using it. You can actually reflect those magic projectiles that the Zant head enemies, shoot. Why did I bother to do that? I should actually show this first, so I'm going to transform back. You can actually reflect those projectiles with your shield attack. Okay, when you go in here, if you stay in here for more than, like, half a second, you'll transform automatically. Yeah, once we're outside, we can just transform back. But, it becomes just harmless pink fog, if we use sense mode. That's how we want to, not have our vision obscured by the fog. I've got this on. 2 chests appeared. 2 for 1. Oh yeah. I don't really have to do that noise twice, you know, again. Let's get this one first. Oh god, it's a truck! Our enemies. But they can't do anything to us, because we got it too early. You got the compass, even though we don't even have the map yet! You guys suck. You know that? Y'all suck. Is there a way to, like, get past here with claw shot or something? I was just wondering if I could get past without transforming, but nope. Flop. Mid-double. Drop in. Lol. Oh. Okay, never mind. I do not know what these sounds are, but here is the other small key. Give me a minute to plug in this computer. There we go. Now I think that other chest that's on our map is on a raised platform. So we just want a claw shot onto this other raised platform that's not raised as much. Yeah, we can't get up to the ceiling yet. We will get something that will let us do that. There's actually... spoilers, there's not really an item in this dungeon that you get, per se. Like in other dungeons where, you know, you get claw shot or bow or whatever. Doesn't really happen, but you do get a bit of an upgrade. There's also these things. These are not items that go in our inventory like other things, but, well, we'll see in a minute. Barrier! And Zant's hologram thing? I think that's what it looks like. It looks like one of the holograms in, like, Star Wars or something. You know, blue, it's, yeah, stuff. So he's gonna summon those magic orbs, which are going to summon enemies in this image of Zant. This is basically one of two mini-boss battles throughout this dungeon. He's just gonna warp around, and it will be very difficult to hit him, except when he takes the time to summon more enemies in, using one of these orbs, like he's doing here. But we can hit him while he's doing that, and if we do so early enough, he won't be able to summon in any more enemies. Where is he? There we go. Ha! Ha-ha! No enemies for you! Aha! He warped in right next to us, so regardless of what he was gonna do, we still managed to hit him. That! You are stupid, man! Usually you have to wait for him to try to summon enemies to hit him, but if he warps in right next to you, man. But with that image's defeat, he's going to blanket the area in fog. You can also get some hearts from out here. Ha ha ha! Now I can do Great Spin again! It's great! Yeah, that wasn't even like a pun, that was so terrible. That shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul. It's like the sun of your world, Ark. Well, yeah, soul means sun in Spanish. The power of the soul is the source of life in this world. It is pure power. Ah, as long as you have this, would you take the soul to the Twilight at the entrance to this world? Please, Ark. Yes. This is sort of your gimmicky object for the dungeon. You can see there's... Oops. Didn't mean to draw my sword. That makes me drop the soul. You can see there's kind of a red dot on the map, marking it. Kind of a red dot. There is a red dot. But this hand! This freaking hand! Once you take the soul, it activates, and it will chase you until you are outside... Until you are in the outside area of the dungeon where you deposit the soul. And it will try to reclaim the soul. And if you let it get to it, it will grab it and try to take it... Okay, I guess these guys aren't having any luck getting to me, so I don't need to worry about them. It'll grab it, and it'll try to take it back into this room. But the soul can lift the shadow fog, and, as we just saw, placing it in those switches lets it activate mechanisms. Raise staircases, that sort of thing. So it's a very powerful item to have around, but it also means this asshole is gonna chase after us the whole time. I call this guy Handy Andy. Why? Well, I don't know. A friend came up with that name. Yeah, these stupid little shadow rats, whatever the hell you want to call them. I was hoping for a heart, but okay. But, Handy Andy. It'll play more ominous music when he gets close to the soul. And if you hit him with arrows or the claw shot a few times, he'll be stunned. He'll be temporarily disabled. If you hit him just once, it'll only stun him very briefly. Hit him several times, and it'll disable him for a bit. So if you're vigilant, you can kind of really keep him from doing anything by just stunning him repeatedly. Just stun lock the hell out of him. Now I always forget exactly what you have to do to get through this room. Oh no. No! You ass bat. Ha! It fell back into the thing. I think he's stunned for longer if you use arrows, but I'm not really sure. Okay, I think we might have to go over on the stairs. No! No! Can I... No? What about if I claw shot that? Can I get up? I'm trying to get to where that chest is. Perfect. No! You suck, Handy Andy. Yes, one of my friends made that name. I was calling him Handy Andy. But, I just like calling him that. This might be like a piece of heart or something, so, you know. Ah, an orange rupee. That's worthwhile. And we got a heart, so we can great spin again, as useless as that is. Hey! That's mine! Ass bat. Give it back. There we go. Now, I think... Let's see, what is it? Ah, I remember what we gotta do. And yes, I like calling things ass bat, so... Yeah. Now that we're on top of the stairs, we want to disable Handy Andy again. And claw shot it. And then we gotta throw it to... You know what? Get up here. There we go. Perfect. Brilliant. And it's gonna call down one of those guys, but here we are. And come back into the next room. Which, there's also a bonus chest we can get in here, now that we have the soul, but I might leave it until later, until we get an upgrade that lets us get stuff without. I'll just go ahead and get it, why not? Well, why not would be because there's an evil hand on our tail, but whatever. Just gonna get it anyway, I don't even care. You got a piece of heart! And that completed a new heart container, so that was definitely a worthwhile thing to do. I don't know why I bothered to claw shot that, but I know the hand is after us. Nope, my soul. My soul. So these other curtains, Twilight waterfall type things, I don't think really have anything behind them. So you have to watch out if you get hit by enemies here. It can cause the soul to go down, roll down there like that, like it's happening right now. Haha, and you suck. Ooh, heart. Okay, so some of them do have like pots behind them, but no chests. Nothing really valuable. But now we're finally in the outside area. The hand will stop chasing us. Hate that freaking hand. Grr. And see, the soul also has the power to... Ah! That's so creepy. Is this where we... No, that's not where we place it. Never mind. The soul also has the power to, turn these transformed Twilight people back to the regular shape. Oh, it's a little kid. And they're creepy as fuck! Oh my god, they scare the crap out of me. That noise! I'm avoiding them because I hate that noise. Listen. Ah! The little kid's less creepy. That guy. Or girl, who knows. And now we just put the soul in here, because why not? And that's gonna activate that platform, actually. Ark, there should be one more soul. If we can find that, it should lead us to Zant. Yes. we have to go into this other side building and collect another soul, which will let us get it through there. Yes, we ride this very insubstantial-looking platform over. Can't help this Twilight guy, because we can't bring the soul over here, so we have to wait till we get the other. More pots to break, but they're not giving me hearts, grr. OCD about full health. Even more so now that I have the Great Spin. I wonder where you get the dungeon map, because it's funny that I got the compass so early. Maybe they deliberately made it so you get the compass before the map, who knows? Because I didn't miss any chests in there, I don't think. Heart. Aha! Aha! Skill. So what we have to do here is claw shot the ceiling. And then drop onto this. This, I think, does this activate? No, it does not activate when you hit it with your sword. Oh, right. I forgot that these platforms are kind of irrelevant until you get rid of the Zant head thing, but, well, he's appearing high up on the room, so maybe it works. Whoa, really? Shield attack made us fall off the platform, okay. Ah! And there's a chest. You can see from the map there's a lot of chests in this room, but I'll wait on getting the others till we have the soul and or another upgrade. Ah, crap. Well, we might as well check to see if there's... No, I think they're on raised platforms, the other chests. Can we claw shot? No, I think we have to claw shot one of these wall things. And then the ceiling. Oh. Brilliant. I don't know why that's the official waiting song. But it is. So, once again, just deal with it. I end up saying that all the time, don't I? Purple rupee. Very nice. And this is the key, I can only assume. Yes. You got a key. There's also a heck of a lot of chests in this room. Well, still looks like 4, actually. That's a lot for one room. So this one we just have to drop down here, and I think there's... Oh, there's shadow beasts to kill in this room. Yes, this is the dungeon where we end up actually just fighting these. Just a lot. But there's one back in there reviving them, so we have to use our senses to be able to see a darn thing. Oh, they trapped us in now. Yeah. So let's kill both these guys at once. No, we already took out the other one outside. And now they disappear, and we fight this guy. Oh! There are rooms at some point where there are multiple of these, I think, but it seems to only... Ah, nothing appeared. Yep, there's another one. Knew it. Oh, God, there's like 4. 3 just now, but that's 4 total, right? Because we already killed one. Math. Not my strong point, honestly. Only class I've ever failed. But, nonetheless... Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, heart. Those guys cost me a bit of health. And that makes the chest appear up there. Okay. I getcha. Actually, I don't know exactly what we're supposed to do here, but whatever. Any hearts here? Heart OCD! Which is funny, considering I'm not planning on going through for all the heart containers. Although, I didn't mention, but we actually have all of, like, the item upgrades, because we have both the quiver upgrades, we have all 3 bomb bags. There are only 3 bomb bags in the game. Only 3. Yeah, there are 3 bomb bags. And we have that upgrade that doubles their size. And we've got all 4 of the bottles. So we've pretty much got all the item upgrades. You have to get all the golden bugs to get the last wallet upgrade. And I can't get all the pose souls. I just can't. Going for all the heart pieces is something maybe I could do, and all the golden bugs, I could do that, but the pose souls, that's just too much, and... Wow, my voice just went really nasally there for a second, because my nose was stuffed up. The pose souls, that's just too much, and I have a feeling you might need all the pose souls to, like, get one last heart piece or something. So I'm just not gonna bother going for any of those, but I have shown you how to get all of the, item upgrades. I think this is the chest that just appeared, so this should be the key. But this is a room where we can actually get all the chests off the bat. You got a key! I should probably stop doing that. It's not the same as, like, citing a meme, it's just saying you got a key. The game makes the sound for me anyway. Ooh, this is doing this. I bet it's the dungeon map. You got a map! Ah, so yeah, you really do get the compass before you get the map. Although I guess you didn't have to get the compass in there. They're both optional, but you can get the compass before the map. Which is kind of unusual. Ah! Clever use of the claw shot, kind of. Not really. This is gonna be a longish episode. Because 21 minutes with no cuts. But, only a couple more minutes will be added on, but there will be a couple. So that barrier is just already there. We know what's coming. The second, we have just another fight against this image of Zant. But this time he's appearing behind us. That's different, right? And I think he might have a wider repertoire of, like, enemy types he can summon, maybe? I'm not sure. Ah, yes, this is the one that is going to seed the ground with shadow Dekubabas. Ah, these guys around us. I wonder if I can hit them all. No, I can't nearly hit them all with the Great Spin. See, its range is too limited to be useful, and I can't target Zant, even though he was right in there. Yeah. So we just kind of have to concentrate on these guys. He'll only summon one enemy group at a time. He's not going to, like, summon bats and rats and crap while there's already Dekubabas. But he will sometimes apparently make all the Dekubabas appear for no reason. So there's that. No enemies for you! Because you are suck. Yes, he is suck. Where is he? Ah! He's very clever, isn't he? He always appears near me to summon enemies. He's so smart. He's a clever king of shadows. Yes, he is. Where is he? You are stupid, sir! I am sorry. You're just dumb. Ha! Well, that wasn't too hard. Again, only one group of enemies ever even summoned. But he's basically going to do the same thing as the other one. Alrighty. Look for a heart. Always good. Need to find something to fill up that other empty bottle. But first, more importantly, kill this thing. And yes, there's another hand. So basically the same general gimmick of going back through this dungeon, but with tougher puzzles. I think this hand should now be dubbed Handy Mandy. Because it's a different hand from Handy Andy. And there's a shadow beast and a bunch of these annoying little thingies, whatever they are, I don't know, I don't care, they're just irritating. Crap. No! Not your soul. Is my Spanish soul. Okay, I'm sorry, that was terrible. Alright. Go back through here. See, this room we're not going to be distracted by a million chests to get. Although, well, actually there is one room in this side of the dungeon that we might be. This is not that long of a dungeon. So if you know how to do these puzzles, it's not hard to get through here. I mean, it's just not that big of a place. Grr! Getting distracted and not being able to hit the Shadow Beast because of the stupid bats. Wow. Okay, I think Handy Mandy is behind here. Whoa! Get off! You can see, it's Shadow. Her Shadow, I guess, since I've dubbed it Mandy. How do we get onto the stairs here? Okay. Mandy, I need another minute to figure this out. Although, the AI is apparently a bit confused by these stairs that are actually blocking it this time around. Ah, I think we need to claw shot up top side. Yeah, we have a very small area where we can get to that one. Yeah, so I think we want to get up onto this platform, which we do by claw shotting up here, and dropping down, and climbing up here. Disable the hand again. Never mind, it's not having too much luck getting in there, so we don't even need to. Wow. Wow, that's really pretty pathetic. Okay, well, let's just grab this soul, and now it'll start chasing after us again, but wow. That is one dumb hand. Then again, it's a hand that doesn't have a brain. What do you expect? You expect intelligence out of a severed hand? No? Really? I don't even know what this voice is. This is one area where you're kind of forced to move slowly, and as such, the hand can kind of catch up to you. I guess I'll come back in later for the chests. Standing on here with the soul makes a platform, which will take you to the entrance. Ah, bats. Okay, we're back out. No more Handy Andy or Handy Mandy for us. If we go back in, later, when we don't have the soul, the hands will not chase us, because we don't have the soul, so what are they gonna do? And turn that last shadow person back to normal. Are you ready for awesomeness? I hope you're ready for awesomeness, because it's gonna come whether you're ready or not. Both souls. Light-filled the Master Sword. Its blade glows with a golden light in the Twilight Realm. With it, you can cut through dark fog. Amazing! The power of the souls is transferred to your sword. The guardian deities of my world are on our side too. You really are the chosen monarch, a true hero. As long as you have that sword, you should be able to repel the shadows Zant has spread. This upgrade is pretty much only used here, but it's awesome here. The light sword, you could say. I don't know, I don't know that, yeah, the Master Sword infused with light. It glows brightly in the Twilight Realm, so we can cut through the dark fog with this, and avoid having to turn into a wolf in those areas, and we can use it to get through that waterfall type thing. But first I'm gonna go back and get these chests in here. We can also one-hit kill Shadow Beast with this. One hit to kill a Shadow Beast. And they were so tough earlier in the game. Yes. All of the Twilight enemies are extremely weak to this thing. So, all the fighting in this dungeon becomes pretty easy from here on out, as you might expect. I wonder, can we just sort of claw shot around? Nah. Except that there's... Ah, I see, there's a little indentation in the wall. So, how do we get there? I'm not really certain how to get to these chests. Maybe? Ah, I see. Down here. Now, sometimes it can, yeah, like that. it can be really kind of annoying and like picky, I guess you could say, about how quickly you have to. You like, it doesn't give you any time before it decides you need to turn into a wolf when you enter the fog. So even though it might take a minute for the second for the transformation to happen, it doesn't really let you do anything because, yeah, basically even if you like use a jump attack to cut the fog, it usually still makes you transform. And since you can't cut through the fog as a wolf, you want to be human. Oh. What's this gonna be? Piece of art! Very nice, very nice. So we're kind of all decked out with awesome upgrades. Oh wait, no, we wanted to be out on here. And this thing is right above me. Wow. Yeah, we've got these awesome upgrades. It's gonna make the rest of this dungeon pretty easy. This is not a long dungeon. I mean, really, it's got 4 floors, and very little on each floor. So not only does it not compare to those dungeons with tons of floors, it also doesn't compare to dungeons with fewer floors, but more stuff on each floor. It's really not very big. It's just that they make you kind of backtrack through these areas with the whole soul puzzles thing, which I don't mind, because the soul puzzles were mostly pretty cool. Even though the hands are frustrating and creepy. Anyway, this episode has dragged on for a bit, although I guess it kind of makes sense. This is like our 50th episode. Kind of like a 30th episode of Metroid Prime. I inadvertently celebrated my 30th episode of Twilight Princess, or of Let's Playing with a 30-minute episode, but that's become, honestly, fairly commonplace now. My episodes tend to drag on a bit. But hey, that means there's less of them, total. I don't really mind. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we will be proceeding up the center path in the Palace of Twilight and exploring all these other areas. And hopefully maybe get to Zant. I'm the Nufferdog, and I will see you guys then.